Hey pet parents, do you actually understand how Halloween is affecting your pet? Quick question. Do you love celebrating with spooky decorations? Do you hand out candy? Do you enjoy dressing up or seeing trick-or-treaters? If you answered yes to any of these things, then you need to think about your pet's safety, because Halloween dangers are everywhere. The spooky season is transforming our homes into fun-filled haunted houses, but for our furry friends, it can be a minefield of stress and hazards. Those who understand these risks will be able to adapt their celebrations, make better decisions for their pets, and keep everyone safe and happy. Not understanding these Halloween hazards could leave your pet vulnerable. Just like not knowing about household poisons, it could lead to an emergency trip to the vet. You can use this knowledge to create a pet-friendly celebration. Understanding the risks can also help you spot signs of stress in your pet before they escalate. You can plan ahead, create safe spaces, and prevent accidents. But most importantly, understanding the dangers lets you be in control of your pet's well-being instead of reacting to a disaster. So don't just celebrate Halloween, pet-proof it. Let's get into the easy, practical ways to keep your pets safe, calm, and happy this spooky season. From candy dangers to costume comfort, I've got you covered. Let's start with the most tempting danger: treats. We all love Halloween candy, but for our pets, it's a toxic minefield. Chocolate is the most well-known villain, containing theobromine and caffeine, which are poisonous to dogs and cats. Dark chocolate and baking chocolate are the most dangerous. And even a small amount can cause vomiting, diarrhea, a rapid heart rate, seizures, and in severe cases, death. But the danger doesn't stop there. Many sugar-free candies and gums contain xylitol, an artificial sweetener that is extremely toxic to dogs. Ingesting even a tiny amount can lead to a life-threatening drop in blood sugar, liver failure, and seizures. Keep all candy, chocolate, and baked goods securely stored away. Far from curious noses and paws, don't leave candy bowls on coffee tables or counters where a pet could easily reach them. It's also critical to remember the wrappers. Foil and plastic wrappers can cause choking or create a dangerous intestinal blockage if swallowed, which might require emergency surgery. Instead of sharing your human treats, have some pet-safe options ready. You can buy special Halloween-themed dog biscuits or cat treats, or even make your own with pet-friendly ingredients like pumpkin puree, not pumpkin pie filling. Peanut butter ensure it's xylitol-free, and plain cooked chicken. Giving them their own special snack will make them feel included in the festivities without risking their health. Next up, let's talk about decorations. Turning your home into a haunted mansion is part of the fun, but your spooky decor can pose a serious threat. Jack-o'-lanterns with real candles inside are a major fire hazard. A curious cat or a dog with a wagging tail can easily knock one over, starting a fire that could endanger everyone in the house. Opt for battery-operated, flameless candles instead. They provide the same spooky glow without any of the risk. Another common decoration, fake cobwebs, can be incredibly dangerous if ingested. They can get tangled in a pet's intestines, leading to a serious and painful blockage. If you use them, place them high up and completely out of your pet's reach. The same goes for any small, dangly decorations that could be chewed on and swallowed, like plastic spiders or eyeballs. Electrical cords for lights and animated props are also a huge hazard. Pets, especially puppies and kittens, love to chew, and biting into a live wire can result in severe electrical burns or even electrocution. Make sure all cords are taped down securely, covered with cord protectors, and kept as inaccessible as possible. Even seemingly harmless decorations like corn cobs or large decorative gourds can be a problem. If a dog chews off and swallows large pieces, it can cause a gastrointestinal obstruction. The safest approach is to do a pet's eye view walkthrough of your home. Get down on their level and look for anything that could be chewed, swallowed, or knocked over. Now, let's address the big question: costumes. While seeing a dog dressed as a superhero or a cat in a witch hat is adorable for us, it's not always fun for them. Your pet's comfort and safety must be your #1 priority. Never force a pet to wear a costume if they show any signs of discomfort, stress, or anxiety. These signs can include flattened ears, a tucked tail, hiding, growling, or trying to pull the costume off. A bad costume experience can create lasting fear and anxiety. If your pet is tolerant of dressing up, make sure the costume fits properly. It shouldn't be too tight, as that can restrict their movement, breathing, or circulation. It also shouldn't be too loose, as they could trip or get tangled in it. Critically, the costume should not interfere with their ability to see, hear, breathe, or go to the bathroom. Avoid any costumes with small, dangling, or easily chewed-off parts that could become a choking hazard. A simple and safe alternative to a full-body costume is a festive bandana or a decorative collar. These can be just as cute without causing any stress or physical risk. And remember, never leave a pet in a costume unattended. They could get caught on something, overheat, or chew it off and ingest pieces. The photo op is great, but their well-being is what truly matters. The constant ringing of the doorbell and the appearance of strangers in strange outfits can be incredibly stressful for our pets. Imagine it from their perspective. Their safe, quiet home is suddenly invaded by a steady stream of loud, oddly shaped creatures. This can trigger anxiety, fear, and even aggression in the most well-behaved animals. The best way to manage this is to create a safe haven for your pet. Set them up in a quiet back room, away from the front door and all the commotion. Make this space comfortable and inviting with their bed, fresh water, a favorite toy, and maybe a puzzle feeder or a long-lasting chew to keep them occupied. Turn on a TV, radio, or a white noise machine to help muffle the sounds of trick-or-treaters. This gives them a secure den where they can relax and feel safe. If you have a particularly anxious pet, you might consider talking to your vet about anti-anxiety supplements or medications ahead of time. It's also a good idea to get them some extra exercise earlier in the day. A long walk or an energetic play session can help burn off excess energy, making them more likely to rest calmly during the evening's festivities. Keep a close eye on the door. With it opening and closing so frequently, it's easy for a scared pet to bolt outside and get lost in the dark, chaotic night. Even if your pet is in their safe room, consider using a baby gate as a second barrier near the front door for extra security. Even with the best precautions, accidents can happen. That's why having proper identification for your pet is non-negotiable, especially on a hectic night like Halloween. A scared pet that escapes can quickly become disoriented and lost. Ensure your pet is wearing a well-fitting collar with a current ID tag that includes your name and phone number. However, collars can break or fall off. The most reliable form of identification is a microchip. A microchip is a tiny transponder about the size of a grain of rice that is injected under your pet's skin. It's a quick and safe procedure that can be done at your vet's office. If your lost pet is found and taken to a shelter or vet clinic, they will be scanned for a chip. The scanner reads the chip's unique ID number, which is linked to your contact information in a database. But here's the crucial part. A microchip is useless if the registration information is not up to date. Before Halloween, take a moment to log into your microchip company's website or call them to confirm that they have your current address and phone number. This simple step could be the difference between a tragic loss and a happy reunion. Think of it as the ultimate safety net for your beloved companion. Finally, remember that Halloween can still be fun for everyone, including your four-legged family members. It's all about making smart, safe choices. Instead of taking your nervous dog trick-or-treating, which can be overwhelming for them, plan a special Halloween-themed activity they will genuinely enjoy. You could go on a long hike in a quiet park earlier in the day, have a fun training session working on new tricks, or play a game of Find the Treats by hiding pet-safe goodies around the house for them to sniff out. You can even host a small get-together with other pet-owning friends whose animals get along well, letting them have their own little party away from the noise. The goal is to include them in the spirit of the holiday in a way that is enriching and positive for them, not stressful or frightening. By being proactive and mindful of your pet's physical safety and emotional comfort, you can ensure that Halloween is a happy and treat-filled occasion for every member of your family, furry ones included. So understand the risks, plan ahead, and have a wonderfully spooky and safe Halloween with your best friend.